It's Dan here, and it's the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. Uh, this week, we walked through what Memorial Day is, the people who sacrificed for us, for our country, a little bit about my time at Arlington. Um, and then yesterday, we talked about Gold Star families. Today, it's the Friday before Memorial Day, and we need to talk about how do you celebrate the weekend, this weekend? Uh, and do it in a way that brings honor and respect to Memorial Day. So I'm not here to ruin anybody's holiday weekend. If you're heading to the lake or you're going boating, firing up the grill, having a few drinks with your buddies, you're taking the kids to the pool or going to the parade, maybe you're hitting a baseball game. It's all great. I'm going to do some of that myself. The weekend itself is not the problem. The problem is when the weekend becomes the entire point, when the holiday becomes nothing more than 3 days off of work or a cookout or a sale at the mattress store. The problem is when we lose track of why we have the day in the first place. Why do we have Memorial Day? So there's a way to have a great Memorial Day weekend, enjoy the time with the family and your friends, and still keep honor in the holiday. The two things are not in conflict with each other. In fact, I would argue that cookouts and family time and lake days or, going to the ball game, those are exactly what the men and women who fought and died fought for. They want us to have those moments. They want us to get together with the people we love in a free country. The least we can do is acknowledge them while we do that. So, here's a couple suggestions. Pick a few of these ideas I'm about to talk about and work them into your weekend schedule. See if you can do some of them. So my first idea is to participate in the National Moment of Remembrance. This is probably the easiest thing to do. On Monday at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, stop whatever it is you're doing for 1 minute. Just whether you're at the grill, on a boat, in the car, at a parade, anywhere, just pause. 60 seconds of silence. If you're with kids, take a moment and explain to them why you're pausing. That's 60 seconds out of 72 hours. I think we can all do that. So the second idea is to visit a cemetery. Even if you're just there for 15 minutes, find a local veteran cemetery, maybe a national cemetery if there's one nearby, or go to just a regular cemetery and look for the headstones with the American flags on them. Walk a few rows, read some of the names. If you have kids with you, that walk could be more powerful and a great teaching moment for them. It gives them some respect for our country and how we got here. A third idea is to fly your flag the right way. If you're flying a flag on Monday, from sunrise until noon, it's at half staff. From noon until sunset, it's at full staff. So if you've never done the half staff thing on a residential flag, here's what you do. So you raise the flag briskly to the top. And then you pause. Then slowly lower it down to the halfway point. Then at noon, quickly raise it back up to the top. That's it. Simple way to do it. The right way. A fourth idea is watch the Memorial Day service. Yeah, the Memorial Day ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery is broadcast live on TV, and it's on the internet. It's probably on PBS on TV. Watch a few minutes of the ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers. It's a powerful experience. Doing it as a family is even better. That's another. So you don't have to go anywhere to just watch it on the internet. My fifth idea is tell a story. Be around the table, campfire, on the boat, wherever you are, wherever you find yourself this weekend. Tell one story about a fallen service member. Maybe it's somebody from your family. Maybe it's one of the names that we talked about on Tuesday, or maybe you grew up next door to a Gold Star family. Tell their story. Say their name. Keep their memory alive. My sixth idea is to teach your kids. The single biggest reason for Memorial Day, that Memorial Day is losing its meaning, is that we stop teaching the next generation what it's for. They're not going to figure it out on their own. It's not going to be an accidental, oh, this is what Memorial Day is for. If we want our grandkids to understand what Memorial Day is, we have to be the ones to tell them. And it isn't going to happen in the public school system. It's not. So for small kids, use small words. Tell them why some people get a special headstone with a flag. Tell them about the people in their family who served. Make it a part of who they are. My seventh idea, reach out to a veteran in your life. They probably aren't going to bring it up themselves, but this weekend is hard on many vets. The brothers and the sisters they lost are at the front of their minds. A simple message of saying, I'm thinking about you this weekend, and I'm thinking about your brothers and your sisters who didn't come home. That can mean a lot. So, wrapping up this week, think about this. Memorial Day is not asking to be miserable. We shouldn't be asking to be miserable. It's asking us to remember. Remember those are very different things. The men and women we honor this weekend didn't die so we can spend the weekend feeling sorry for ourselves or guilty or sad. They died so we could spend the weekend living free. Living free includes cookouts. It includes the day at the lake and family time. It also includes pausing and remembering and teaching our kids and visiting the cemetery and saying the names of those we lost. Are you big enough to do all of that or even any of it? If we let Memorial Day become just another long weekend, we're letting the honor and the respect slip away, and we can never get that back. So every generation has to decide whether we keep this tradition alive or not. And it's time that my generation step up. So this weekend, do the cookout. Take your boat out and enjoy it. Enjoy your family time. At 3:00 on Monday, stop, pause, remember, and then tell the kids why. That's how we keep the honor and the respect in Memorial Day. So I thank you for being part of my discussion this week. If this series meant something to you, share it with somebody. Drop a comment. Mention the name of somebody you're going to honor this weekend. I'll read it. Have a meaningful, have a safe, and have a wonderful Memorial Day. We thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.